What's up, guys? Back with another self-improvement video. Um, Today, I'm gonna talk about that how I started bulking, and it's not what I expected. So the start of my bulking journey, um, I definitely worked hard for my lean physique. Um, I was very overweight back then. Of course, I talked about my self-improvement videos, and I wanted to lose weight and get lean, and there it was. I was very proud of that. Um, However, but the more that I took pictures of myself, I really felt that I was skinny, despite me working out every single day. I worked out every single day, no rest. And yes, I kind of had that body dysmorphia even at that age when I was trying to lose weight. So I do have that, but it's not severe. But the more that I was obsessed over this, the more I felt that I needed more in my life. I wanted more muscle. I wanted to get more aesthetic, more jacked, right? So I decided to reset my body and start bulking to fix my mistakes in my fitness journey. I definitely made a lot of mistakes. I was definitely obsessed over losing weight. So I just some days I just kept eating a lot, and it wasn't that healthy. I tried to make it up, but I couldn't. So that's why I try to reset my body. Now here is my bulk plan. This is my plan to basically just be better aesthetically and just to look healthy as well. This bulk lasted for 6 months, so right now this year is 2026, so I started around, I think around in the full time around September, October of 2025, and then I ended it at, I think, at the like literally the last day of March. Was my bulk. So the results of it, I went from 138 pounds to 170 pounds, which is a 32-pound gain. I don't know how many kilos is that. Probably around 15 or 16 kilos. It was definitely a lot, right? I put a lot of muscle mass on me just for the opportunity to kind of let my body build muscle. I definitely started eating a lot, literally, like anything. Even I did clean bulk, I did dirty bulk. So, and I definitely got used to my self-image. Back then, I had this fear of gaining weight, but now it's like doesn't really matter anymore because I'm bulking and I have that I don't care mentality, which kind of got me into this to the end result. Now, I also stopped working out every single day. I work out now from 3 to 4 days a week. I started to get more sleep because back then, when I was at my lean times, I didn't. So, yeah. So, the first update of the bulking, first couple months, it was not that bad, right? I had a consistent program. I had a consistent meal plan. Not really consistent meal plan, but I had a consistent um, program. But I started seeing a lot of progress, right? You can definitely tell from here, the striations of here, the frame here, to now. I started to kind of build that frame, and you can definitely clearly see it here. Yes, I was definitely eating everything and definitely looked bigger, looked more fuller. Because, of course, with the carnivore diet at the time, and now with adding carbs back to my diet and getting used to that, that helped a lot. This definitely motivated me to definitely keep going and build my new future physique, a more better and stronger version. This was around October through December of 2025, so big difference, I would say. Big difference. Of course, it would be a lot of muscle gain. Obviously, it would be just fat, right? and just water weight because I was also taking creatine as well. Now, here's what the second update is. It was definitely started the new year, and I was definitely in college full time at the time, so schooling, I had to deal with school and all that stuff. But this is when things started going downhill. You know, I started gaining more fat. I definitely got lazier in the gym, and my mental health in general just went downhill. Um, I also got lots of acne and lost confidence in myself. Um, this was when I experienced this myself. I started thinking that I don't know if it was worth it. I don't know how all of a sudden I got into here, and this was definitely the food, right? This was definitely the dirty bulk, and at this point I lost the faith. You know, I doubted if this is gonna work at the end, if this is worth it. You know, I felt like I really felt like I wanted to end this bulk. Um, my sexual drive went down. Um, I was trying to get a lot of fat in my chest area. Um, I felt like I was getting gynecomastia, which is not good, and I had lots of acne on my face and my body. Um, but at the same time, it showed me that this was kind of a big lesson. Not the biggest, not only the biggest lesson in my bulk, but how my body reacts and functions as a whole. You know, at that point, I felt like, hey, if I can just compensate for defects in my body, defects in my physical appearance itself, then occurs, like trying to bulk weight to solve it, and realize that it wasn't actually not the case 100% of the time. Now, the lessons that I have learned from this bulk is prioritize clean bulking, never dirty bulking. Definitely get used to definitely do clean bulking. Highly recommend that 100%. Whether it would be, of course, rice, the chicken broccoli rice and stuff. I started dirty bulking a lot, like French fries, burgers, and definitely like my parents' food. So I definitely just felt comfortable with the dirty bulking, and then realized that okay, dirty bulk is not for me. Of course, know the physical and the mental health risk, regardless of how young you are. In my bulking journey, I definitely had a lot of health issues, and once I got my blood work back, and went out to be, really bad. So, such as my cholesterol, glucose levels, blood sugar levels, all that stuff. Um, and I felt really down about that. And stop comparing yourself to others and focus on your journey. I know that in social media, everyone looks bigger, jacked. I definitely compared myself to them, even in college and school. Like, most of the guys are jacked, buff, taller. I feel like needing to like try to compensate, right? And that's the part that you should not do or try to avoid doing. Um, Also, don't be subconscious of your appearance, because I know that, of course, when you're bulking, you feel like you're fat and all that stuff. Don't let it affect you and all that stuff. And then just remember that this bulk was only temporary, not permanent, right? So I felt like when I made it too far, I feel like, oh, it's gonna be hard to come back. Um, but I didn't realize that okay, it's just only temporary. It's not permanent. That eventually, at the end of 6 months, because right now, while recording this video, I'm in my cut now. I'm in almost 1 month in, and I started to kind of like lose that excess weight and fat off, and right now trying to get back to my prime shape, but even better. So I'll definitely document on that and see definitely how it goes. Um, would I do this again? Mm, yeah, I would definitely do it again, but only the slow, clean bulking part, and never that dirty bulking stuff. Because right now my body just can't handle it, and it was kind of a hard truth that I had to, swallow for the rest of the time. But just looking at this picture right now, I feel like I'm proud of the many hard work in the physique, many hard that hard work, all those years of hard work is building that physique that I have today. So I definitely take this as a lesson, and of course, right now, if my body can't handle it now, but it can handle later, then cool, right? So yeah. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. My links are in the description. All my social media links, all that stuff, my Twitch, streaming, all that stuff in the description right below. My channels on down below, link in the description. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.